Welcome to Rabbit Stadium. My name is Jackson Dillinger. I'm joined here with Landon Moore and Gage Watley.
Good to be here, Jackson. Good to be here.
Yes, very happy to be here.
Ready for a good game today.
Yeah, we're already getting annihilated by volleyballs.
Oh, yeah.
Well, at least it hasn't destroyed our camera just yet.
Did get a few hits earlier, but
it did.
We're doing okay.
We're still good. We're still live. Hopefully we make it all the way through this live stream, everybody.
This is a matchup between your Atlanta Rabbits and the DeKalb Bears. Your Atlanta Rabbits, we're talking about annihilating with volleyball. They are doing that right now. Undefeated in district so far, and looking to continue that undefeated season just like they did last year.
Absolutely.
That's right. Made a huge run in the playoffs last year.
Hopefully we can go all the way this year.
That's right. Went against a bunch of expectations. Hopefully we can get that far and even better this year.
They were 2 games away from state last year and lost in the first round of regionals. Really just a heartbreaker for the team. Team captain is out, KP, and they're revitalizing this year.
That's right.
And I think they're going to do a good job.
Yeah, they kept a lot of their core, but I think they got even better this year, so I'm excited to see an even stronger run this year.
Yep.
Oh, well, there goes the volleyball.
Oh. And
there goes one of our players, Denisha Fields, right there, passing the camera.
There it is, there it is.
We got 40 seconds until pregame ceremonies.
Each team warming up a couple serves. I'm sure we'll see some bomb ones from the Atlanta team today.
All right, we're talking about volleyball here, but we always got to have a national anthem watch out. I mean, she's been killing it lately. I don't know who it is that's doing it. I can't see whenever she's doing it. But holy cannoli, man.
I mean,
she has been.
Just brings a tear to your eye almost.
Absolutely.
The true blood of the American.
I mean, it gives you chills down your back.
It really does. I mean, it really is great. And we'll be hearing that here in a few. So.
And man, the camera is really getting assassinated.
It is getting beat, but you know it's standing strong, standing strong.
Our flag is standing strong.
That's right.
So are our Lady Rabs.
There we go.
And there's the buzzer.
All right, we're going to send over to the PA here in a second for some announcements. It's going to be Shannon Jones, of course. Here we go.
Today to see some great Lady Rabs volleyball. First up, I want to introduce to you your DeKalb Lady Bears. From DeKalb, number 1, Anisha Gray. Number 2, Samantha Ford. Number 3, Lakin McGregor. Number 4, Ellie Ralston. Number 5, Lizeth Martinez. Number 17, Kaylin Corbett. Number 10, Presley Sparks. Number 11, Cordiana Fulbright. Number 12, Jalen Hayden. Number 13, Addison Chandler. Number 9, Kaylin Betts. And number 15, Ashton Daniels. The Lady Rabs are coached by Elizabeth Livingston, Brittany Livingston, and Bruce Harris. And now for your Lady Rabs. Number 1. Number 2, Kaylin Partain. Number 3, Maya Young. Number 4, Julia Brown. Number 5, Anne-Marie Henner. Number 6, Madison McCoy. Number 7, Riley
Great national anthem there.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir, Dillinger. That was just beautiful.
Proud to be an American. Am I right, guys? Am I right?
You sure are. All right, so we're about to get started here.
I'd like to give a shout out to our sponsor, Red River Lumber. Their experienced staff helps you with the design of your home projects. Find them at redriverlumber.com.
Also like to shout out another sponsor of ours.
Dylan Thompson Wealth Management. They make your retirement an adventure worth sharing. Find them at dt-wm.com.
Well, Dylan Thompson is a great, great sponsor and very helpful for a lot of people. But I was actually talking about Atlanta City Development Corps. Support your Rabs by getting some local grabs.
Oh, yeah.
All about the local grabs here
That's
in
right.
Atlanta. So many little stores in downtown Atlanta.
I mean, you got Terry Treasures, okay? You got Uncle Juan's,
The Rabbit Hole.
or the Rabbit Hole.
That has some good
No, I
finds
love
in
me
it.
some Rabbit Patch Boys.
We have
How
the
about
Junction.
The Junction. The Junction's always a good spot. And here we go.
All right, what are y'all thinking here, boys?
You know, I'm going to be honest with you, and I might be a little biased, but I'm hoping for an Atlanta dub
You
today.
know what? You know what, Wadley? I'm going to have to agree with you on that. I'm thinking it'll be a good game, a very good
Oh,
game.
yeah.
DeKalb is no slouch team, but I think these Atlanta girls are determined. I can see from the focus and the energy coming from this team. I think it'll be a really good game, and I hope for an Atlanta victory.
I think that's the word for tonight, energy. You know, we're seeing it from the players on the court. We're seeing it from the players on the bench. I mean, we're seeing it all around. In the audience, energy.
My prediction here, this is strictly a prediction. I think Atlanta takes it in 3.
It's a strong prediction. I'm not going to disagree with you.
DeKalb starts our serving. Number 2 for DeKalb. Serve into the net. Raps get a quick point, 1-0.
It's about as good of a start as you can ask for.
Well, that's going to transfer the power over to KP. Serve drops in on the back line. Set for DeKalb. They go for a pushover, and they say that she crossed the line, which is another Rabs point, 2-0.
Another serve from Kaylin Partain.
Received by number, I cannot tell from here, number 1.
Number 1.
Blocked by the
Nice block,
Rabs.
Nice block.
DeKalb's able to save it. Set by Partain. And that's going to be a DeKalb point. Too many rotations. No, excuse me. That is a double on the Rabs. Now 2-1 Rabs on top. Received by Partain. Set by Patillo.
Young goes up. It's a nice spot.
DeKalb on the back foot. And cannot get a hold of that one. Another Rabs point, 3-1.
It's a nicely set up play by the Rabs, letting Young get that ball right there and just have a nice placement on it.
Oh, yeah. You know, I've seen this team in practice many a time, and I can clearly say that they have a lot of teamwork building exercises. I mean, they know how to work together.
That's for sure.
Set for DeKalb. Returned by Partain. Set by Patillo. And Partain calls off the Dogs for a pushover.
So for DeKalb again, that's going to be a point for DeKalb.
Diving attempt by Adger.
It's going to be 3-2 for the Rabbits.
$15 in to serve for DeKalb. Low serve.
Soft serve, soft serve. That's a good spot.
And that one drops in, Rabs point.
On the line. You know, that's one of the things that KP can do really well, just about as well as any volleyball player I've ever seen. Painting those lines, you know, placing that ball right where she wants it.
Yeah, and that ability, I don't understand how they do it. They can just place a volleyball. I can barely hit a volleyball over a net.
Yeah, much less get it right on the line.
Yeah, and choosing where I want to hit it. while I'm in the air.
That's right. Nice get from DeKalb, but Atlanta keeps it going.
Set up for Partain, brings some speed.
It's a nice dig, but it's going to be an Atlanta point. It's going to bring their lead to 5-2.
Okay, I gotta ask. Y'all have dressed up every day so far. What are y'all wearing tomorrow for Superhero Day?
You know, Gage, you want to go ahead first?
You know, I'll let you go ahead.
All right, well, mine's pretty lame. Wow, that is a nice play
Oh, yeah.
by KP.
Great rally by both teams. There's a dig from Patillo.
Great rally from
Close.
both teams, absolutely. That was some great digs from each side. But as far as Superhero Day, my answer's pretty lame. I don't know yet. I'm going to have to dig in the closet for some old Halloween costumes. I think I've got a Batman cowl in there somewhere, and I'm hoping that I can work something together.
Yeah, I see these girls dig for the ball on the court. I'm going to have to dig in my closet for a costume tomorrow.
You know what?
Because I don't know what I'm going to do.
That's right. What about you, Dillinger? What about you? You dressing up?
You know, I haven't dressed up yet so far. I don't know if I have any superhero stuff anymore that isn't like a size 2 from when I was a kid.
That's
so.
fair. That's fair.
Yeah, I actually have a
Nice.
onesie.
Nice from Janisha Fields. That's a nice ball.
Rab's first kill so far. 6'4".
Now, when I think of hero, you know who I think of?
Who do you think of?
I think of the Mighty Eagle.
You know what? The Mighty Eagle is one of
And
the
I
greatest
actually own a
heroes of our
Mighty Eagle
lives.
onesie. So I might be showing up in that tomorrow.
That would not be a bad idea. Nice serve and return from both sides.
Bad up by Adger.
They're going to be able to get
It's
it
over.
over. Keep the
They
ball
do
going.
get it over. Set for DeKalb. They go off speed. Returned by Adger.
Going to get it set up.
Set up and too
That's
much.
gonna be tough.
And this can be an Atlanta point.
Tipped by DeKalb and another running Rab's point, 7-4.
You can really just feel the energy from this Rabs team, honestly. A district game at home. They're just really feeling it. I mean, you can see it, you can feel it. It's great.
You know, y'all were talking about heroes and what y'all are wearing tomorrow. I know I brought it up, but all that talk about heroes really got me thinking about Dylan Thompson Wealth Management, how he's the hero to your bank account.
You know, he really is, Dillinger. I mean, it can't even be understated. You know, superheroes are cool and all, but real-life heroes like Dylan Thompson,
They don't wear capes.
that's right. Not all heroes wear capes, and Dylan Thompson is a great example of that. And he'll help you in any financial needs you need. Got a meeting between players right here.
What's going on here?
It appears that the referee had to make some sort of change, and so she's talking to the scorekeeper right now. Maybe a question about the score, and the Rabs are just taking advantage of that lull in time and basically using it as a timeout, but, you know, not being able to talk to their coach right now.
So it's not an official timeout. So if you're the Rabs right here, what are you talking about in this huddle?
You know, me personally, I'm not very on task with volleyball, so I'd probably be talking about some barbecue.
You know,
But I think they're talking about just staying consistent with that serve. You saw DeKalb; they had the error with their first serve, opening up the game, losing points off of that. You have really consistent servers. This right here, Rutherford, she is one of those servers. That's really what's going to win you this game. If you can get the ball in play, you have the better team. So really, it's just keeping that ball in.
That's right, yeah. Getting set up early. I mean, a good serve will win you a lot of free points almost if you can get that ball in with some nice speed, but really it's about the placement, and that's something that these Atlanta girls are really, really good at and are hopefully going to continue being good at.
You know, a coach of mine once told me that you don't always have to kill the ball, you know. You just have to outlast the other team.
You know what?
And
I think one of my coaches said that too.
I also
Right.
think one of my coaches said that
did
too.
he say that?
Shout out to whoever that coach is. He knows who he is.
I think he might have dyed his hair today.
He
or
did.
yesterday.
You
He
know
might
what?
have done that, actually.
He might have. And you know what? Some people like it, some people don't.
I'm one of those likers.
I'm not going to have an opinion on it. All I know is that
I like it.
sometimes he really knows what he's talking about.
And it's going to just go over.
And that's what I'm talking about with the serves. Right there, you get a little lucky. You get a little lucky. Luck plays in too, but that's just chance. Rolls over the net, and Rabs get a free point.
That's right.
Nice little serve there.
gonna be a tough dig, but Hanner gets it over.
Set by DeKalb. They go for some power. And that one is going to be
Called out.
Another Rabs point, 9-4.
That was a nice setup by DeKalb, but it's all about the finish. And that's what these Lady Rabs are really doing right now.
Rilliford serves.
Deep serve.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to work for a point. It's going to be 10-4 for Atlanta.
May have been a little too much on that serve, but DeKalb saved it. Deciding to touch that ball, trying to get that ball back in play. I've said many times on stream, if the ball is close to that back line, in volleyball, it's not like you can allow it to bounce. You know how we can in tennis, and you can kind of gauge where it is.
Right. You get one chance in volleyball, so can't play too safe.
There's a hit off the bottom of the hand by Adger, and that's going to end the Rabs run, now up by 5, 10-5.
A little discussion here from the referee.
Looks like the DeKalb coach is not having it.
And so maybe what I'm seeing here is from stuff I've picked up. I don't know if this is really the case or not. I'm not very intelligent on volleyball, but maybe I think because she was a front line or a low player near the net, I don't think she can go back and serve right now. She has to sub out and sub back in, I believe. Now, I don't know that for a fact. I'm not a volleyball connoisseur.
Right. But I mean,
so we're going to send it to our rules analyst, Gage Watley.
All right, so what we're seeing here, folks, is what I like to call the not knowing what to do. And I'm not knowing what to do.
And
right
that's
now.
enough from our rules
All right,
analyst.
there we go.
All right, number 11 for DeKalb to serve.
Serve into the net, another Rabs point, 11-5.
So like I was saying.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree. You agree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, still early in the game here, but the Rabs have had a lot of good plays, but also a lot of good breaks for them. You know, a couple serves hitting the net, right over the net. But hey, you'll take what you can get.
And they don't let that stop them, you know.
No, absolutely not. You play the game, and that's going to be a
Nice kill.
Beautiful.
nice kill right there. It's going to bring it to 12-5 for Atlanta.
.14 serving. Oh, and they tried to get that one, but they just couldn't reach it.
That would have been close to the back line, but you know, just like we were talking about, you gotta play it safe, and DeKalb trying to get to that ball, and it's just a little too much. It's gonna be another point for Atlanta.
8-point lead, Lady Rabs. This is one of the servers I'm talking about. You have a really consistent rotation of servers. Garcia, really, really consistent. Probably the most consistent.
And touching the net there.
Touched the net, and her foot crossed over when she landed. That's going to be a
double
DeKalb
trouble, and that's going to give DeKalb the point.
Set by Hanner. Over to Young.
Oh,
That was great. Young really is one of the best on the team when it comes to shots like that.
And they know how to target. They're always looking across the court, finding their best target.
Eight-point lead for the Lady Rabs. 14-16.
It's going to make you feel good as a Lady Rab player right now. Just getting out early, jumping on, and right now what you're thinking of is you don't want to let up. Don't let your foot off the gas. Got to finish the set out and go from there.
You know, early on in the season, I believe it was, oh man, I'm trying to remember. Oh, wow. It was the first game we had a student section.
Right.
Okay.
The Rabs were down 0-2.
Patillo to serve.
They just They could not get anything going.
Nice serve.
And then out of nowhere, they surge back, win 3 straight sets, and end up winning that game. It was against a big school. I believe it was a 5A school or 4A school here in Atlanta. Great match, and that just shows the fight that these Lady Rabs have. Now up 15-6.
Nice serve from Tillo again. It's a nice hit
DeKalb
from
trying to
DeKalb.
get back in play.
And they will. They'll get it back over the net. That's set up for Young again.
Nice little
Nice shot, but DeKalb's able to get it back over. A nice block from Atlanta. That's going to bring it to a 16-6 lead for the Lady Rabs.
I'd just like to give a shout out right now to our little student section over here in Atlanta.
That's right. You can see right now Ty Graff and some of the other Noise boys and a lot of students over there in that little student section really come and make the games a lot better, getting hype. That's a nice dig from Garcia.
Another Rabs point, 17-6. And this is a speed that we're talking about with these Lady Rabs. They just, close game, starting off, 4-point lead, you know, staying around that, and then out of nowhere, they just, you know, hit you like a freight train. Diving play by Partain. I almost said Patillo. Was a diving play by Patillo also. Just can't keep that ball in play. Hits the out-of-bounds pole. Now 10-point lead, Lady Rabs. And that serve is out.
KP serving for Atlanta.
Diving
Great
play.
serve. That's going to be a bit of a miscommunication from the Rabs.
Yeah,
Have a point.
you can't really, I mean, you can do something about that, just communication, but just everybody's tripping up on everybody. Nobody knows. I mean, maybe everybody had a little hand in that that hit, and so you don't want a double hit. You don't want the, you know, judge to call a double hit on you.
That's right.
And so they're hoping somebody that wasn't in that group of people could come get it. But running cross court and trying to go all that way, just unfortunate situation for the Rabs. Young brings the heat. 19-8.
I mean, she is just on fire, as always,
Absolutely.
really.
Got some sub-ins going on.
Adger comes in to serve for the Lady Rabs.
It's a nice serve. DeKalb's
Set
gonna
up
set it
cross
up.
court. Diving play
Nice
by
dig
Partain.
by Partain, but it's going to be
Tried
too
to get it
tough.
up.
That's the you know, negative side of those good digs is, and they have so much, you know, change in direction and, you know, velocity in them that it's hard to return after the dig because you don't know where that ball is going to go.
Yeah, it is. A lot of these are just super hard to read, and I applaud any volleyball player for being able to play off of them as good as they do. Nice play by Partain. One. The block unsuccessful. It's going to be 19-10 for the Lady Rabs.
9-point lead. I'd like to thank our sponsor, Dylan Thompson Wealth Management. They make your retirement an adventure worth sharing. Find them at dt-wm.com. And Partain pushes that ball back over into the deep left corner.
Trying to get it over.
It's going to be a deep ball, able to be returned.
Adger sets that one up. Patillo runs and gets that one.
Both teams cycling really well right here. It's a nice rally going on.
Set up for Kim Shepard. Brings the smoke, and there's the fire. 20-10.
You know, that's what you like to see on a bunch of those long rallies. Just keep it
good
going
finish.
until, that's right, a good finish. It's all about the finish. And you want to just keep it going until you can really get a good setup and just bring the hammer, you know?
That's what she did right there. She brought the hammer and delivered it right to the other girl's face. That return bounces out of bounds off the serve from Hanner.
You know,
21-10 game.
that was a great game. And, you know, it's really because of the experience of these Lady Rabs that really contributes to their success. Speaking of experience, though, the staff at Red River Lumber is very experienced, and they can help you with the design of your home projects. Check out Red River Lumber if you're interested.
Adger returns that one. Set up by Hanner, and Partain pushes it back over.
It's a nice spot, but a very nice dig. DeKalb. That's just a tricky ball right there. That's a good play by DeKalb. Not much you can do if you're the Rabs.
Yeah, I mean, that return off of the velocity from Partain just added a whole bunch of spin, and then a great tip over just contributed more spin as she, like pushed it with her fingers a little bit, kind of caressed the ball.
Right, caress the ball.
And they're really experts on how to do that, They use their hands, and they just know where to place the ball to get that great shot.
Relaford serving. DeKalb brings some smoke.
Atlanta getting it over, staying in the rally.
Got to get over right here.
That was Adger putting that ball back over.
And DeKalb trying to set it up.
Misdirection, but they cross over the line. Another Rabs point, 23-11.
Man, the energy from the bench is just incredible to watch. Like, every person over there is invested into this game.
That's right. Playing or not even. There's some that have not even cycled in, and they're just super invested on that bench. And that's really what makes the team so great.
That ball's going to be out.
It's going to come right to us.
Atlanta
Nice
point.
catch by Jackson Dillinger.
One-handed.
One-handed.
And the finish.
And the finish. The and one, if you will.
Call me Justin Jefferson.
This is going to be a
Justin
set
Jefferson.
point set up. The Rabs.
24-11. Calissa
server.
serves.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
Jinx.
you owe me a Coke.
I'm broke, so.
All right, never mind.
Adger brings some smoke, and that drops in.
And there you have it.
What a way to finish out the set.
First set goes to Atlanta.
And that's just a great finishing play. Adger drops that one. She's behind the service, or I'm not sure what this line is called here. I'm going to call it the service line. Just a tennis reference. That's my knowledge from tennis.
That's right.
She drops it, hitting behind the service line, drops it in that back right corner. One of the harder things to do in volleyball, I believe. We're going to be back after a word from our sponsors.
I'm Dylan Thompson with Dylan Thompson Wealth Management. But true wealth is found in knowledge. And that's why we support Atlanta High School and Rabbit TV.
New garage door or just need repairs? Overhead Door stands for excellence. With a complete line of garage doors and openers, plus expert service you can trust. Beautifully designed, beautifully crafted, trusted for more than 90 years. Always look for the Overhead Door logo to be sure you're getting the genuine, the original Overhead Door.
Here, we provide quality materials for your dream home, and Atlanta ISD provides quality educational opportunities to help students pursue their dream futures. Red River Lumber and the Design Center is proud to be a continued supporter of Rabbit TV.
Many people go blind to the opportunities in their own town. Visit places like Terry's Treasure, Cobblestone Interiors, Rocking A Boutique, and many more to find your needs. Shopping locally not only improves the environment around you, it also improves relationships in your town. So remember to support the Rabs by getting some local grabs.
Hello and welcome back to Rabbits Gymnasium. 15 seconds till play. Rabs won the first set, 24-11. A domination.
25-11.
What do you say? I wasn't listening.
Pause. Rewind.
Play.
25-11.
Nice.
Yes.
That was a good score by the Lady Rabs. Hoping to continue that. in
Good
this set.
score recall by Jackson Dillinger.
You know, if you had messed up that score, would have been bad. But
That'd be
luckily
weird.
you did not.
Partain's going to serve for the Rabs starting off the second set. DeKalb sets up. Number 11.
Getting it over.
Nice little tip by the Rabs.
They bring the smoke with Adger.
My goodness.
Diving play, and that one goes
a
into the
good
stands.
attempt. That's a good attempt.
And they really wanted to get that ball. You could see them running over there.
You know, but if you're DeKalb right now, you got to just be thinking, that's a way better start than the first set, you
And
know?
they got to keep it up if they want to take a set.
That's right. But Lady Rabs, you know, not
They've
as
got
good
the
of a
fight in
start,
them.
but a nice rally that could have gone either way. So wanting to continue that success from the first set.
And there's one thing you'll see here in volleyball is the coach, I mean, I assume every team does this. The coach tells the serving player where they should serve the ball. And that's just, it's so impressive to me because they can just control where on the court they want to place it, and they usually get it there every single time. Like if you watch here, you can see her on your screen. Didn't get it that time from my understanding. And Kim Shepard brings the smoke. Holy cannoli.
Yeah, that, I mean, a lot of these Lady Rabs just have an absolute cannon on them and just launch that ball.
They can really pound that ball down.
Nice serve. DeKalb's going to set up.
Push over. Set up for Partain. Brown.
There's Brown. And
that one drops out. So it's going to be 1-3 early for the Rabs.
Not a great start for our Atlanta Rabbits, but, you know, we can come back.
Absolutely.
These girls can come back.
That's going to be a good serve from DeKalb. That's going to bring them to an early lead in the second set.
Yeah, that, I mean, nothing really you can do about that serve. You're having to slide trying to get to the ball. You're having to dig it out off the serve. It's just, you can't really do anything about that.
No, sometimes you just got to applaud the good serve and move on. Can't bring it into the next point. That's what these Rabbits are going to have to do right now. They're going to have to just forget the points in the past and hopefully climb out of this deficit that's being created.
Yeah, it looks like they may be trying to do too much. You know,
Right.
you want to do a lot, but you don't want to do
Nice
too much
block
of a
from
lot.
DeKalb. Bit of a misplay there, but it's going to work. And
there's a
nice
block.
from the Rabbits.
That's the kickstart the Rabs may need to get back in the second set. 2-5, 3-point lead for the Bears.
I saw them go on a run of about 9 or 10 points in the first set, so hopefully that if you're the Rabbits right now, you're wanting to recreate that success
And
right about now.
This is really where they can do it. This is one of their more electric servers. McCoy, she rarely misses, and I'm probably going to announce her jinx now, but she rarely misses, and she has some really great placement.
Absolutely, and that's really what it's all about.
DeKalb wins, so we won't get to see McCoy continue serving.
Shouldn't have said anything, Dilly.
You know, what can you do?
Yeah, what can you do? It's over now, 2-6.
Well, you know what you can do? You can talk to the employees at Red River Lumber Company. Can help you with a bunch of things as far as housing goes. So if you're interested in anything like that, head on over to Red River Lumber Company.
Speaking of building, DeKalb here building a lead over the Atlanta Rabbits.
They sure
Also,
are.
speaking of building, you can build your bank account with Dillon Thompson Wealth Management. That make retirement and adventure worth sharing. Find them at dt-wm.com.
Absolutely. Nice rally going on here from both teams. And that's
Hitting the top of our
Rabs ball bounces off the rafter. So 3-7. I'll explain that real quick. I'll be the
Thank you.
pass it over to the rules analysis.
pass it on over to the rules analysis.
So basically, if a team hits an out-of-bounds object like the rafters, it's the opposing team's point, no matter what. Saw that earlier in the game with the Rabbits hitting the net from the rafters, and you see that now from DeKalb.
Thank you.
Back to you, Landon.
All right, we're back. Thank you very much. Not Jackson Dillinger, the sports analyst. Wow, even the rules analyst.
Wow.
And so we're back. Number 11, DeKalb to serve. Stands getting loud for Atlanta.
May have discombobulated her there, 4-8.
Discombobulate.
A big word.
It's a big word and a very good word to describe what may have just happened. Garcia to serve for Atlanta.
That one blocked by DeKalb and put back over by Partain. That one's deep. Set by McCoy. And that's going to be a double on McCoy. So another DeKalb point, 4-9.
I'm going to pass it over to our rules analyst for the meaning of a double.
A double is when both of the hands do not hit at equal times, and so it goes 1-2, and that is a penalty. It's basically a double hit.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
Nice dig from Partain, but can't keep it going. It's going to be another DeKalb point, and they extend their lead 10-4 over the Lady Rams.
Big momentum switch going on in this gymnasium.
Absolutely. Props to DeKalb for coming out just absolutely swinging and building such a big lead over the Lady Rabs to start.
You have to commend both teams for a lot of things.
Absolutely. And that's just one of the great things about sports. Hey, and that's going to get over. But you really never know where the momentum's going to go.
Absolutely.
McCoy sets. That's Young.
Nice dig.
Partain brings some smoke. That bounces off.
Nice rally from both teams. But Partain finishes the point off.
Rabs are facing a 5-point deficit.
We've got Patillo serving for Atlanta, number 7.
Her serve is up. Turned by number 1 for DeKalb. Set back up, number 1 takes it. Can't get that over the net. That's too many touches. And another point for the Rabs.
Nice serving from Patillo. Nice returning from Gray. But it's going to be an Atlanta point in the end. Patillo to serve again. Gray returns it again.
And that hits the rafter. And Partain ran into the post. That one got a hurt.
You know what?
Give a little callback to our earlier incident.
Oh, yeah. Earlier in the season, Partain sacrificing her body all the way, falling into the bleachers.
Yeah.
Luckily, she was okay. And it looks like she's fine right here.
And that's the thing about this team.
It's a nice dig, but it's going to be another point for Atlanta.
When they're in the mode, they will do anything for the ball.
That's right. Anything. The body comes second, really.
And it's all about that mindset.
Another nice serve and another return from Gray. She's just everywhere on these serves.
Attempted block by Shepard. That one drops in the court. 7-12. Rabs face a 5-point deficit. Number 2 subs in. Her serve is out. Adger comes in for the Lady Rabs.
Gray returning again. Partain's
diving play by Patillo.
Nice dig from Patillo.
Hamilton
nice
comes
placement.
in.
Fulbright gets it. Fulbright up to hit it. Patillo gets it.
Got to get it over right
Partain
here.
Atlanta gets it over for Gray to get it again. Going to go up for DeKalb, and that's going to be out. Nice rally going on for quite a while, but Atlanta starting to scrape back. It comes from a 5-point deficit to only a 3-point deficit. It's going to be 9-12 for DeKalb.
And that one goes right towards Landini Marini's face.
Don't worry. One-handed little stop, one-handed little catch. I know a thing or two because I've seen a thing or two.
Nope.
That's
Can't
not
say
one
that
of our
one.
sponsors.
You know who is one of our sponsors?
Who?
I know, you tell me, Wiley.
I'll tell you. Dylan Thompson Wealth Management.
Another
And
longer rally. It's going to go DeKalb's way.
that one just looks like it came awkward off the hand by Adger. And now 9-14. DeKalb keeping a consistent 5-point lead, and they hit one into the net. Now 4-point lead for the Bears.
McCoy to serve. Turn by Ford. And Fulbright's going to get it over.
And she makes hard contact with the net. Another Rebs point, 3-point lead for the Bears.
You know, if you're the Rapids right now, you'll take about any break you can get, trying to get back into the set. Slowly you're making your way back, but you've got to keep the momentum going.
McCoy serving.
Again, the turn by Ford.
And just not able to keep that ball going on the DeKalb side. Had a, weird angle at the ball. Now 12-14, Rebs fighting back.
Ford gets the ball again. And Fulbright, nice placement. That's going to be a DeKalb point.
12-15.
Number 15 serving for DeKalb. KP with the return.
Get it set up, but you got to get it over right here. Fulbright up again.
Nice stop.
And
That's going to drift out wide.
too much angle for the velocity she has. Now 12-16.
Good serve from Daniels. Gonna
Set up for
out.
Shepard. And that one is out.
Out.
Another DeKalb point, 12-17.
Good call. Nice placement. DeKalb's gonna get it.
There's a kill for Kim Shepard. I mean, she's on a Call of Duty kill streak right now.
She is. She's
Trying to
racking
get that
them
load
up.
out.
If she's on Nuketown, she has an airstrike right now.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Rutherford comes in to serve for the Lady Rabs. That one
Serve
falls
on the
into the net. 13-18. The Rabs need to get something going. Partain returns that one. Set up, Partain takes it again. Pushover by McCoy. That one is deep and out.
Atlanta's point.
Rabs will have Garcia sub in to serve.
On the camera, you see our student section. Having a
Getting hyped
blast
up.
over there.
Making a lot of noise here, helping out the Lady Rabs.
Little noise boys. Noise boys and girls.
And miscommunication by the Bears.
And that might be the break Atlanta needs to get some more momentum going.
Another 3-point game.
Fulbright gets it.
Push
Fulbright
over.
pushes it over.
And that's a kill.
That is a nice spot.
And you know, we talk about the kill, but I want to shout out the camera defense from Eli right there. Wow. I mean, that ball on the rebound was going straight for a high dollar camera. And he had that great one-handed catch looking like, you know, Des Bryant.
KP. Nice shot over. It's a nice
Diving
dig from
play.
DeKalb.
Trying to keep it in play.
Got to keep it going right here. Fulbright slows it down a little bit. DeKalb set up. Young gets it. It's a hard play right there. And that's an even tougher play.
Great rally by both girls.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Fulbright up to get it. Partain.
Set up for
Young.
Young, and she misses the misdirection.
Great rally from both teams.
I mean, it's just electric on the court right now, watching these girls play.
Great stuff from both sides. Young just trying to go for the placement. She couldn't quite get it.
16-19. Garcia puts that one up. Partain pushes it over. DeKalb sets it.
Gonna set it up for number 8. It's gonna lock it.
Partain sets that one over for Young. And that one she misses. Now 16-20.
It's okay. If you're young right here, you just can't get in your own head.
If you're young, it's not too early to invest. You can invest with Dylan Thompson Wealth Management.
Good
You know.
stuff, pretty good.
Nice gets from both ladies on that side. Fulbright goes up again, but Garcia able to get a hand on it.
Let's see if they can
Fulbright
do something.
tries to get it
They
over.
can't.
Nice rally again from both sides.
Oh, yeah.
But Atlanta's going to come out big on that one.
I mean, these are two good volleyball teams right here.
17-20. Patillo
Atlanta.
comes in to serve for the Rabs.
Atlanta just trying to cut that lead down point by point. Just got to play it point by point. Nice serve from Patillo.
And
gonna
that
be
one hits
tough.
the out of bounds pole, so that kills the play immediately. Now 18-20.
Good rules analysis.
Did you know that pole has a name?
What is it?
It is called the rod.
It is
The
actually
rod.
the rod. Nice serve.
But no reel.
No, who does have a rod and reel? Carson Dillinger.
Carson Dillinger.
Shout out
He
to
is
Carson
now
Dillinger.
officially a Division I athlete.
Officially.
You say?
And doing great work over there at the old A&M.
Absolutely. Shout out to the former Rabbit TV commentator, Carson Dillinger.
And overall, great guy.
what?
And you see,
Here's a rally going on while we're talking about fishing.
What a
Rabs come
shot.
back, tie it up off of an ace and a kill.
these Rabs are fishing for a comeback.
Absolutely.
I'm fishing for an itching.
What you itching?
Itching.
I'm itching my need for some wood.
Oh, yeah?
Red River Lumber has my wood.
You know what?
You know what they also do?
What?
What else?
They help design my wood.
Oh.
Oh, really?
Yeah, with the Red River Lumber Design Center.
Yeah.
So your wood has color?
Yes. All
Man.
wood has color.
Oh, you're right.
You know what? That's true. That's very true. But yeah, there's a bunch of experienced people over at River Lumber Co. that'll help you with all of your wood needs.
Red River Lumber offers more than just wood. I want to say that.
Well, yeah,
they,
let's be
they
clear.
offer your windows. They offer your lights.
Wow.
You know, you're designing this stuff in their design center, and it's like, oh man, where can I find this? It's 12 feet away from you.
Exactly.
It's right there.
It's right there. Any housing needs, really. Head on over to River Lumber Co. Serve from Patillo. It's a good serve.
That ball hits the net, falls in on the DeKalb side. Rabs are making one comeback right here, 21-20.
Serve is over.
Another good serve from Patillo. Set up for Gray. Good spot for
Patillo sets that one up for Young.
And Young.
Brings the smoke.
Gray able to handle it.
And they go with the tip, but they say she crossed over on the Atlanta side. Now ties it up at 21 all.
Man, great set of volleyball right here. Early lead for DeKalb. Caught by Atlanta. Now we're all tied up at 21.
That serve into the net, now 22-21. Win by 2 in every set.
That's a crucial point right there for both teams.
Kaylin Partain serving for Atlanta. It's going to be
Nice
in.
serve.
Set by DeKalb.
There's
They bring the
Fulbright,
smoke.
and that's another good shot from Fulbright.
Just going back and forth here between these two teams.
Absolutely mammoth from both teams, honestly. It's just huge stuff from both teams. And neither one wants to give up any room. It's a huge set for each team. Volleyball of the highest level, if I do say so.
Of the highest regard.
Highest regard.
22 apiece. Shepard hits
to
that
get
one
it
back in
back.
play, and Partain
Nice
puts it into
play
play.
from all ladies on that side. Fulbright set up. Nice dig from Garcia. And
Young brings smoke.
Another great shot, but DeKalb able to handle it. Set up for Kim
There it
Shepard.
is.
Shepard
Pound
brings
town, baby.
That's right. Bring it to Pound Town. And we get a ball behind us.
It's going to be 23-22 Atlanta.
You know, I wish we had a radar gun out here. I want to see the
I want to see
speed
the
on
speed
that.
on that one too. Yeah.
bunch of these shots.
That ball might have gotten pulled over in a 55.
Oh, absolutely. You know who else gets pulled over in 55s?
I
We don't have to say.
No.
We don't have to say.
I'll say it.
Fulbright set up again. That's going to land in. Back and forth, blow for blow, both teams.
And that's what you just love to see right there. You know, both teams putting in their all. You know, giving it all they got.
Absolutely.
Trying to take home a win.
Great
for the
game
set.
we have Foreman right here. Great set overall, and that's going to
That's an ace by DeKalb.
it's going to drop in.
Not sure what's happening on that Atlanta side right there. I mean, you see a serve coming in, you know it's a crucial point. 23-24, I don't know why you pull off of that.
Maybe a bit of miscommunication. That's going to bring up a set point for DeKalb. It's going to tip off
Raise
the net. Kim Shepard set up, and that's going to be in.
And that drops in
Nice
now.
point.
It's first to 26 or higher.
Once
See
again,
what happens.
Win by 2.
Neither team wanting to give up any easy points or anything like that.
Props to DeKalb. When you lose that first set, you're down. It's easy to pull out. But for them, they haven't pulled out, and they've continued hitting the ball.
It's going to drop in.
That's
Could
an
be end
ace.
call, and the DeKalb coach is not going to like that. That's going to bring up a set point for Atlanta now.
That's an ace by King.
Let's see what she does with this next one. It's over.
Fulbright returns it. Set up for Fulbright again. That's a good
Nice spot.
Back and forth. I mean, this is high quality volleyball right
Absolutely.
here.
Great volleyball in the second set. Stands getting loud for the Lady Rabs.
Partain.
There goes
gonna be
Partain. It's a good
putting that
shot.
one back over.
Set number 15. Get this ball over. Kim Shepard set up again.
Oh, little block there.
That one is set up for Kim Shepard once again. They say that it is a double, or she crossed over the line, and it appears she crossed over the line with her back foot. 25-26, DeKalb up.
It's going to bring DeKalb's second set point of this set. Nice dig from Young. Let's set up Kim Shepard. And that's going to
Kim Shepard, Baba Booey gets that one to fall in. 26 all.
Baba Booey, indeed.
Couldn't have said it better.
If I had one word to describe this set, it would probably be Baba Booey, if I'm being
Baba
honest
Booey.
with you. I mean,
A little confusion on the
discussion.
court.
discussion from the Atlanta coach and referee.
Sub in.
Resolved.
Number 3 coming in.
Shepard to serve. Tied at 26 all.
And this is a big serve right here for Atlanta.
Absolutely.
And that serve is not over.
And you know, that's a huge break if you're DeKalb.
DeKalb getting the serve up by 1.
A third set point for DeKalb. One wanting to close out the second set, and even at 1 set all. Atlanta trying to hold on.
26-27.
There it is.
Deep serve, and that's going to be tough.
Patilla puts that one
able
over.
to get it back in play. It's going to be set up for DeKalb. Partain keeping it in play.
And DeKalb wins the set.
Nice job by DeKalb and
Absolutely.
Atlanta. I mean, that was a good set.
Props to DeKalb, able to come back from quite a huge deficit, losing in the first set, and able to come back, get a strong lead out in front.
Really taking control early on in the set.
Absolutely, and that
setting the pace.
That was really the key here. You know, we had a lot of momentum changes, but I think that early lead for DeKalb really set the precedent for this game.
So, we've been hearing you all day, or all game.
Okay.
But we don't really know that much about you here on Rabbit TV. Can we get a quick little debrief?
A debrief on our
on who you are and
all right,
why people should like you.
Well, there's many reasons. I'll go first if that's okay with anymore here.
Absolutely. Go ahead.
So, again, this is Gage Watley. I am a senior this year. A little known fact about me: I am a student class president, class of 2023. That's a likable feature about me. You know, people like me.
Yep.
Class favorite. That's also something about me.
I feel like that's a bigger reason people
yeah.
like to show that people like you.
Homecoming court. Mentioned that.
Yep.
With Landon Moore here. We're also on the court.
Yep.
Tennis team.
Both play tennis. All three of us actually on the tennis team. Shout out to the tennis team, Atlanta tennis team.
Good job, tennis team.
Doing district in LE next week.
I'm not sure that's true.
PG.
PG, actually, is what I meant to say.
Yep. That's okay.
That's okay.
I'm going to pass it over to Landon. Maybe.
So, along the same lines as Gage, vice president of the class of 2023. So right below this guy. Not class favorite, but also on homecoming court.
Hey, he's my favorite.
Hey, appreciate that, Gage. You know what? That's really what counts. If you get one person's true favorite, that's really what matters. And, you know, involved in a bunch of stuff, me and Gage Watley both, but really, really happy to have this opportunity to commentate.
Oh, my God. This is probably one of my favorite experiences I've ever been a part of.
Absolutely.
I'd like to thank Mr. Dillinger here and Mr. Whitehead and his crew.
Absolutely. And, yes, the entire crew, really just some high-quality productions.
I mean, this is a nice setup y'all have got here.
You know, just 2 years ago or 3 years ago, whenever, I would have never thought Atlanta would have a program like this, but you know, I'm glad.
What y'all are doing is incredible.
Absolutely, and I'm glad that we get to be a part of it among all the other things we do. And if you're watching right now, hopefully you're not too annoyed with us by this point, and you're enjoying some good volleyball with a little talking here and there.
All right, so thank you for all that, and we heard homecoming court in there. I had to vote. Okay, you're not going to know who I voted for. Let's say Landon was heads. Gage was tails, and nobody was on the side, okay? Or I say nobody. Everybody else was on the side, okay? I flipped the coin,
Right.
and it disappeared in the middle of the air.
Wow, that is crazy.
And then it reappeared.
Oh,
It did.
And it landed on something.
oh, did it?
Its side.
It's side.
So you voted for everyone besides us.
Yes.
You know what? Hey, if the coin did that, I cannot blame you.
You know, that's the thing about coins. They hold no bias.
That's right.
It's either yay or nay.
The coin never lies. Just like the ball.
The ball did not lie.
The ball never does lie. It's up for Young, and another huge shot from Young. And these Lady Rabs are coming out.
Taking it early on. 2-0.
Great volleyball in this game so far. If you're just not joining us, each team is leveled at a set apiece, just starting the third set.
Partain serves. That ball hits the net. And now 2-1. Rabs on top.
Tough.
That's an ace by DeKalb. And now 2-all. Tune in this Friday for homecoming. We're going to have the, I believe, Queen selection?
Queen announced at the football game. Yes.
Yes.
Queen selection live here on Rabbit TV and all the pregame ceremonies. Commentated by yours truly, Jackson Dillinger, and possibly a special guest. Not sure yet. I'll have to check on that.
Ah, all right. Mysterious, I see. All right.
That sounds interesting, you know.
3-all. Rabs tie it up with a slam from Young, I believe. That
Another one in
serve.
the net.
Yep. I mean, that's the Reps kryptonite right here. 3-4 DeKalb.
Well,
DeKalb into the net.
seems like that's both teams' kryptonite right about now.
I
but-
know they've been playing for quite a while now.
They
I know
have.
I couldn't be
They
that
have.
consistent.
Oh, no, absolutely not. But, you know, you'll take what you can get, and each team has got to be happy right now. The 4-all
Hanner serving. It's over.
high serve. It's going to drop in.
And that one drops out. Rabs point. No, it's not.
No.
The head judge overrules the call. Maybe a missed call from Coach Jones.
You know, it is possible. Hey, people too,
People are people.
and people make mistakes. But, you know, that's what makes the game so interesting.
Fields brings that one.
5-all.
That was tipped by DeKalb. Rabs point. If you are an AHS student and you haven't voted for homecoming court yet, what are you doing?
What are you
For
doing?
real.
What are you doing?
I
Go and vote.
suggest you get on that real quick.
No bias here. Just go and vote. Your vote matters. And you know what? Make sure that you're there for the football game, and make sure you're there for the homecoming parade and pep rally. King will be announced at the pep rally, so that's a huge thing as well.
You're going to see a great group of guys.
You know, me personally, I'm going to skip the pep rally. I'm just
Well,
joking. I'm not going to
okay,
skip the pep rally
Dillinger.
to see Cameron Dickerson elected as the homecoming king.
What did
Wow,
you just say?
is that an
Did you just
early call?
premonition?
You've heard it
Well,
her
you
first,
early
folks.
called this game, and you've already been
And you've already
proven
been wrong. So,
So-
maybe leave the cost to us, Dillinger, and here we go.
And Dillinger, I was actually discussing this earlier. I think we might be stealing your job.
Oh, yeah. By
No,
the way. This is
you're
your
getting
last. This
kicked
is
off.
actually your last stream.
That's not how this works.
No, you invited
7-6,
us,
Rabs on top.
and we're uninviting you.
See, actually, you've been muted
Garcia's
this whole
in
time.
the serve.
Fun and jokes.
But you know what? Even if you're done with this job, Dillinger, and you have to go retire or something like that, you know who can help with your retirement?
Who's that?
Dylan Thompson Wealth Management.
Wow.
They make your retirement an adventure worth sharing. Okay? Nice rally here.
Just like we're sharing this game. It's all of
Absolutely.
you viewers.
Absolutely.
Rabs win that point, 8-6.
Rabs hoping to build on that momentum. And to
I
get
just
a-
love how close it is, you know.
absolutely.
It being close like this, it makes for a even better finish.
I agree 100%, Wadley. You know, when it's just close like this, the pressure's just building, you know, and
9-6, Rabs on top. Garcia serves.
you can really feel the energy here from both teams.
I mean, it doesn't matter if you're on
Pressure
top
sets
or
in.
you're on bottom. You know, it's about the end.
10-6.
You know,
Garcia to serve again. That's a nice spot.
And that's going to be a Rabs point.
Especially when I touch the net. Push over the line, maybe. And the Rabs getting that lead that they wanted. 11-6.
I believe they're going to call a double on that one instead of a contact with the net. She went to hit that one, and that other person, they both hit the ball, and then she hit that ball again. So I think they said that she was the primary hitter,
The
on,
primary hitter. Okay.
on that one.
Thank you, sports analyst Jackson Dillinger.
You're welcome.
KP set up.
And that one drops in. DeKalb point, 11-8.
good points right there. So how's the weather out there, Landon?
It's hot, isn't it?
It's very hot. I was running cross country today. Young set up. There goes Gray getting the ball over.
Set by
Keeps it
Hanner.
going.
Young brings that smoke.
And nice attempt by DeKalb. Nice rally all around, but Atlanta's going to come out on top.
You know, it's those great points that you just like to see
Absolutely.
from both teams.
But as far as the weather goes, running cross country today, very, very hot. Shout out to the cross country team. If you're an Atlanta member, the Atlanta home meet is this Saturday, 8 a.m. girls run. So if you're
what else
interested
is this
in watching
Saturday?
some running, what else is this Saturday?
A Pleasant Grove
Band
Band
competition.
contest.
That's right. First band contest of the year.
If you're in the area,
This hit there from DeKalb.
come on by. Atlanta band performs at, correct me if I'm wrong, 2:30?
Yes, 2:30. 2:30 first competition, and hopefully in finals later in the evening.
Rebs up by 5, 13-8. Patillo serving. And another Rebs point. They really have a rally going. 14-8, 6-point lead. Timeout by DeKalb.
You know, this is one of the first times we've seen a lead like this building since early on in the second set. Since then, both teams have been really, really close. DeKalb gained that huge lead in the second set, early on in the second set. But since then, each team has been really, really close. And now we're seeing Atlanta getting a lead here in the third.
Atlanta trying to build on that lead, but you can build on your relationships in your local environment by shopping locally. It not only, improves the environment around you, it improves the relationship you have with business owners and people that, thrive on your business.
Absolutely. Hey, support your Rabs by getting some local grabs. That's what I've always said. Said it for years.
My favorite place is the Junction. Yeah, they always got something cool in there.
See, I've always been a rabbit hole kind of guy.
Yeah.
Personally, but any of them have some great finds. And support your city. Nice dig from Gray. And Fulbright, lots of power, but Atlanta able to handle it. Young, and that's going to hit the ceiling.
She said, I'll show you what power is.
Absolutely. Nice dig from Partain. And Young set up again, going
Nice spot.
nice rally right there.
Young.
That's the way to do it. You scare them with the power, and then you go off-speed misdirection, go all the way across the court.
Exactly.
I
Extreme
mean, their
cross-court
ability to
angle.
place that ball where they want.
I've had a coach tell me before, it's more about the angle and less
And less about the power.
about the
I think I
power.
had a coach that said that one time too.
I also had a coach say that one time.
Weird.
Wait, did he recently dye his hair?
I think so.
Yeah.
Cool. But yeah, really it's more about the spin and the placement than the power a lot of the times. But that's really what makes a good volleyball player, having the power and the placement.
6-point lead, Lady Rabs. Young brings
That's
the
going
smoke.
to get past the wall. It's going to be 16-9 lead for the Lady Rabs. Partain to serve.
Partain serves. That ball is returned by number 2. And maybe some miscommunication by DeKalb. Rabs point once again, 8-point lead, Lady Rabs.
That's got to be one of the hardest things like a volleyball team has to do is have a hive mind.
Absolutely.
Knowing what everyone is thinking.
Team sports in general, that's why I was never, also I'm a short white boy. I was never good at basketball, but the ability to change from offense to defense with that many people out there and really get plays formed on the fly is just something to be admired from both teams.
Speaking of basketball, this is not me and Landon's first time commentating. No. Tell him about that.
Flashback to middle school, Landon more engaged widely, commentating on the playground. Nice block from Atlanta. It's going to be a tough play for DeKalb.
Kim Shepard on that block right there. 10-point lead, Lady Rabs. All right, continue with what you were saying.
Oh, I was just saying, early on we had a commentating career in middle school. As we were not very good at basketball, we would commentate the games. And really, I think that has helped get us to where we are today.
Set. And they're going to say it's a double.
Atlanta, double hit. And that's going to bring an 11-point lead for the Lady Rabs.
Partain serving once again.
And the focus in her eyes before she serves.
Absolutely. Fulbright able to get it over.
Tip over. Set up for Kim Shepard. And they're going to say that she crossed her back foot over the line before Shepard went up and was able to hit that one. So 20-10. Number 7 is going to be serving for DeKalb.
Garcia with the return.
Up for Shepard. Off speed.
Fulbright up.
Oh.
And she was able to tip that and make it fall into no man's land. 20-11.
You know, a coach told me you never want to get caught in no man's land.
I think my coach also said that.
Mine too.
Did he
Come on.
dye his hair recently?
Garcia, nice dig, sets up
Shepard with some power.
to the
Bam.
slammer.
What?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, chicken cheese tender biscuit.
You just read my mind, Dillinger. Read my mind. Had all the sauce on that shot. That's going to bring up a 21-11 lead for Atlanta. Fulbright able to hustle over there.
Diving
nice
play
dig
by
from
Partain.
Gray working it back.
Trying to get it back into play.
Partain
Patillo.
getting it over.
There it is.
That was Patillo doing like a ninja roll after she hit that ball.
You
Blocked
gotta
by
recover,
Shepard.
and that is a nice rally.
22-11. Rabs double the score.
Both teams working really hard right here, but the Lady Rabs are just doing something a little extra.
If
That's
you're
working
Atlanta,
out.
you like this momentum.
Absolutely, and you want to keep it going.
You know, you can call them Drake because they flipped the switch here.
You know, I had a coach named Drake.
You know, so wait, did he recently dye his hair?
I think so.
Would you look at that? Nice shot.
23-11.
Atlanta.
Adger serving for the Rabs.
Nice deep serve. Gray able to handle it. Set up for Fulbright. She's gonna go deep with it.
Partain Patillo runs over and grabs that one. Brown hits that ball back over.
Fulbright set up again.
Brings
That's
a smoke
hard-hitting
and
shot.
gets the kill.
That was a great try by number 1.
You know,
Right.
Fulbright's on a kill streak of her own. Shout out, because whenever DeKalb is able to get her set up, it's not a whole lot you can do, but the Lady Rabs are trying their best.
23-12. Set by Patillo. She decides actually to push it over.
Once
That
again,
one is
Fulbright.
returned by Partain.
Brown hustling, trying to get it.
Too many
Too many
hits.
shots. That's going to allow number 15 for DeKalb to serve.
That one falls into the net. 24-13 lead, your Lady Rabs.
Got some chants going on from the
Student
fans.
section. Getting loud out here is a set point.
Anne-Marie Hanner serving for Atlanta.
One or more powerful servers for the Rabs. Hits that one deep, returned by number 1. Set up, Fulbright.
That's gonna be
And that's a Rabs
That's gonna
point.
25
gonna wrap up.
Penalty,
Third set.
penalty on DeKalb. Ends the third set. You know, we're talking about all the Atlanta vits going on Saturday, but really, there's more maroon and white playing Saturday.
What's going on?
Texas A&M
Oh.
is going to take down the Hogs of Arkansas. I mean,
Uh-oh. We might. I think we just lost some of the viewers.
Your count just dropped in half.
I don't know.
the Fighting Texas Aggie band is also going to be performing in AT&T Stadium.
Wow. No, that is
Good stadium.
It's pretty exciting. But, you know, we do not endorse either side
I do.
of this college.
Yes.
Me and Gage Wadley.
I'm an Ohio guy.
Shout out to the Ohio
You look
State
like Joe
marching
Burrow.
band.
Would you call me?
You look like Joe Burrow.
Now that is a.
Thank you.
Well, I think he looks
I've
like
heard-
Joe Buck.
I've heard many a
Really.
girl say that he is a fine, handsome man.
You look like Joe. Just Joe and
A
just.
Joe?
He just looks like a Joe. Let's
I
be
mean,
honest.
Joe Buck, Joe Burrow.
Name another
I mean,
Joe.
And we're on camera right
No.
now.
How about that?
hello.
Hey.
Hey, everybody.
How you doing?
Voices behind the camera that you've been hearing today. Shout out to Mr. Whitehead.
Okay, let's get a fit rate from Riley Halford.
Okay.
Who has the best fit here, Riley?
Okay.
I mean,
What
it
was
even a
that? We didn't hear
competition?
you.
Mr. Watley.
Thank you.
All right. Hey,
Okay.
You know what?
Mr. Watley is eliminated. Who has the best fit here?
Oh,
Go with my boy, Landon Moore.
let's go.
Okay, Landon
Let's go.
Moore eliminated. Who has the best fit here?
Oh, and you're off camera, Jackson, so it
Me.
doesn't even matter.
Oh, they can't see you.
Oh, we'll never
Why
know what
would they
Jackson
want
Dillinger
to?
looks like. And
All right, well, I'm retiring. I'm going to
Not retiring. You
catch
got
you
fired.
catch you on the
speaking of retiring, Watley, is there anybody who can help him with his retirement since we'll be taking over?
You know, I think there is.
Well,
A little wealth management going on.
oh yeah? Who's wealth management to be exact?
Duncan Thompson.
Dylan Thompson.
You know, there's a lot of Thompsons around.
Wrong
That's okay.
brother, okay?
Wrong. You know, there's just
Too many
guys.
Thompsons. There's too many good Thompsons around here. But, you know,
They're
Dylan
all
Thompson
great.
is what you were trying to do. Help you with any of your retirement needs.
Fourth set, Rabs lead 2-1. It's first to 3.
Seconds.
So if you're the Lady Rabs, you're wanting to come out right here, get an early lead going, and just stop DeKalb from building any momentum, trying to close it out as quickly as possible.
All right, so the Rabs are like a freight train going through downtown Atlanta right now, all right? Earlier, they were like the QC railroad crossings. You know, they were stopped. They were slow.
Right.
During that second set, they couldn't get it going. And, you know, it's like they pulled out of that turnoff, and they're going back down the tracks going towards Texarkana, okay?
That's right. And they're going to start out with Partain to serve.
Man, that
Good
analogy
serve.
was something else. That's into the net on DeKalb. Atlanta
That's
point.
about as good of a start as you can want if you're the Lady Rabs.
And it's all about getting a good momentum in the very beginning. You know, setting the pace for the rest of the game.
Absolutely. Another good serve. Another stop by Gray. Good shot by DeKalb, but Partain able to handle it. Shepard up.
Oh, man.
Bam!
The slammer.
Take him to the slammer for me.
I think she's done some time because she slammed that.
I agree. I agree.
You
That's
get
going
it?
to bring up a 2-0 lead for the Lady Rabs. I do get it, Wiley.
Okay, good.
Nice dig from DeKalb.
Oh.
And there's a block by Shepard again.
And there's Gray again. Just getting
Set
the ball
up.
back in play.
That one's for Adger, and that falls into the net. 2-1,
DeKalb
Lady Rabs leading.
cut the lead in half.
Wow.
It's pretty easy when it's cool.
Could you do it?
Good.
Or
I probably couldn't.
Nah,
You could say that the Rabs have double the score of DeKalb.
Man, that's a
Well,
lot.
Either way you look
could,
at it,
but why would you
scores
say that?
2-1. Miscommunication by the Rabs, overran the ball slightly.
Fulbright set up again. A little off speed, and it's going to drift wide. Maybe 3-1 for your Lady Rabs.
(3-1). Adger serving. That hits off the back of Michaela King's head, and it's going to be a DeKalb point.
You know, I've been there when a teammate hits me with the ball
Man.
on a serve. I've been there at Jackson Dillinger.
Probably happens
But,
too much, to be honest.
You know, I've been there when a teammate serves the ball into the net a lot.
A lot. You know what?
At
I think we
Landon
can-
Moore.
I think we can all say we've
I
been
was
there.
actually playing against these two guys that just could not get the ball over this one time.
And can you remind me what the score was
We won.
Nah.
Right?
at District?
District?
Score 4-2.
Speaking of district,
And
this is
Marie
a district
Hanner.
game right here.
I've been
Rabbits
to
trying to go undefeated.
Deep serve from Hanner falls in.
Looked like it was going to drift out a little bit, but it was able to drop in right there.
We were talking about that earlier about how deep these balls get. And they just got to, you know, make a judgment call on whether they want to go for it or not.
Absolutely.
Off the hands awkwardly for DeKalb. Blocked by Shepard.
Oh, man.
Welcome to the A.
Welcome to the A&D. It's kind of a harsh welcoming, but you know, it is what it is.
How about that little mural by Subway? Welcome to Atlanta.
Dude, I think it looks good. Little fake play right there. Fulbright running up.
Up for Partain.
Kane is going to take it.
And that
It's gonna
falls
drop
in.
as well.
Another one.
Shout out to DJ Khaled.
He said that.
Getting another one.
Unlike his bangers, he did not get another banger.
Did he not?
No.
We don't have a Khaled fan in there. That's gonna be
You know how that ball fell in? Khaled fell off.
Oh. A little too much from Fulbright. It's going to drift out.
8-2. Rabs getting an early lead.
Looks like Hanner serving.
good.
That one across the line.
Good serve from Hanner. It's going to bring up a 9-2 lead for the Lady Rabs. This is about as good as you can want the Lady Rabs to come out right here.
7-point lead.
And reminder, if the Lady Rabs win this set, that's game, set, and match.
That ball falls into the net now, 9-3.
DeKalb hoping to get some momentum here on their serve.
15 serving.
And that serve right near that line, Partain puts some speed and velocity. Wow. I mean, she had some spin on that one.
Absolutely, and some speed. All of the above.
10-3, 7-point lead, Lady Rabs. Rutherford comes in to serve. Set by DeKalb.
Fulbright goes.
And that one falls out.
A little
So
wide.
another point for your Lady Rabs, 11-3.
DeKalb hoping to break serve. Get back on their serve and get some momentum going. It's a nice serve from
Rutherford.
Fulbright able to get it over.
Set up for Young.
Ooh, nice block by from DeKalb.
Jinx.
Oh, well, you beat me to it.
You owe me a.
Looks like you already have one. Speaking of Coke, if you're here or planning on coming to any other Atlanta games, got a great concession stand for you.
You know, even if you're not, you still get a drink downtown. Country store, let's go Uncle Juan's.
Rabbit Patch.
Rabbit Patch, Luigi's. I mean,
it's going to go out from Partain.
And right towards Landon Moore's Cabeza.
But you know, I was saved by my kneecaps, so it's all good. Mr. Whitehead with the save. It's going to be 11-5 for Atlanta.
Now let me get this right. Did you just call Mr. Whitehead a kneecap?
I think you did.
That is definitely not what I did, but I may have done it incidentally. See, my kneecap saved my head, and Mr. Whitehead saved it by grabbing the ball and giving it to him.
Gonna have to politely ask you off the air.
You wouldn't be wrong if you said Mr. Whitehead was a kneecap. I mean, if you look at the top of his head, shaped very similarly to a kneecap. Too many touches by DeKalb and another Rabs point.
You know, you could say we have double the point.
Or you could say the Rabs have a 6-point lead.
Or you could say DeKalb has half the Atlanta points.
Crazy on numbers.
Or you could say Garcia is serving.
Nice dig from Fulbright. DeKalb got to get it over right here.
Turned by Garcia. Set up by Henner. And pushed into the net. DeKalb gets a point, now 12-7.
Yeah, you could say Atlanta is leading 12-7.
You could say that DeKalb is
trailing.
That
and the Atlanta point
go
out on DeKalb.
Patillo to serve.
I mean, we've seen some great stuff from Patillo tonight.
We have. You know, she's got a great serve on her. Always sacrifices her body going for the ball. And that's nice placement from Gray. It's going to be a tough play for Garcia. It's going to make it 13-8 for the Lady Rabs.
Yeah, personally. Oh, you go ahead.
Oh, well, we're talking about greatness.
Yeah.
Your Rabs football team is doing 300% better already than they did last year.
You know?
So that's pretty good. Coach Tyler Morton came in and flipped this whole program around, and they barely lost to Liberty Ilo last Friday by 2 points. And, you know, some are like, oh, it's still a loss, it's still a loss. That's a 4A school who's beating 5A schools who are very dominant in football, so you have to be proud of that one, you know, that game being as close as it was.
What Coach Morton is doing with that football team is just, it's amazing to watch from the stand.
Absolutely.
You know, me and Landon are part of the band.
Shout out to the Big Bad Band from Aberline.
And it's just a great thing to watch. I haven't been this entertained by a football game
Since like middle school, maybe.
Cowboys were in the playoffs last year?
For that one game.
One game?
Yep, I was having fun.
Have any Cowboys fans?
If you're a Cowboys fan, drop a comment down below.
15-9. And, well, we don't talk about the Cowboys.
We don't.
No, if you're not a Cowboys fan, also drop a comment down below.
I play both sides.
Very.
Here's my theory.
Okay.
The less we talk about the Cowboys, the better the Cowboys will do.
Who are the Cowboys?
Huh?
Who are the Cowboys?
Oh, those are those guys that ride horses.
Oh, yeah. Is there a Cowboys football team? I don't even know about them.
No, there's the Texans.
Oh, yeah.
15-10. Lady Rabs on top by 5. Anyway, my whole spiel about football was trying to let you know that the Rabs are playing Brook Hill, a private Christian school from Tyler, Friday for our homecoming.
Yep.
A team we haven't seen yet. We've never faced before. Excited to find out what they're about.
Absolutely. I look forward to a good game. And with the way that our boys have been playing all year this year, I expect nothing but a great football game.
And that's what it's all about. Good
That's what it's all about.
football game on a Friday night.
You know what? Football, volleyball, tennis, golf, whatever.
Got a lot going on.
Sports in Atlanta are thriving. And right now, we've got an Atlanta lead over DeKalb. Fulbright's going to go up for this one.
Nice little
Tip off.
Never mind.
Miscommunication there. It's going to give DeKalb 11 points to Atlanta 16.
5-point difference.
Good math.
Shout out Mr. Nugent.
And that's going to go into the net, bring Atlanta's lead back to 6 points. Shout out to Mr. Nugent.
Fun fact, Nugent actually brought my GPA down. Was.
Wow.
That is actually true, but we're not going to fault him for that, are we?
Nope. Completely my fault.
Yeah. That's okay.
17-11. Rutherford serves.
Nice dig from Gray. DeKalb got to get it over right here.
Hits that one in the net. 18-11. 7-point lead, Lady Rabs.
Atlanta's extending that lead, and you can feel the energy building in the team and in the crowd.
Rutherford serves.
Yes, sir. Fulbright takes it. Fulbright up to hit it.
Diving play by Hanner, and that ball
good
cannot
attempt.
find its way back over the net. 18-12. DeKalb serve.
Fulbright to serve.
It's going to be into the net. Atlanta serve.
19-12.
Some noise coming from the student section, trying to get in DeKalb's head. I think Garcia to serve. A tough play for DeKalb.
DeKalb able to get that one back in play. Set by Patillo, up for Young, and that one falls in. Another kill from Amaya Young.
Welcome to Smashville. Well, if we were in Nashville, that one would have really worked. But, you know, I'll take what we can get. Garcia to serve again.
Could say welcome to Smash Atlanta.
I could, but I didn't. No, that's why you're better at this job, don't you? Get it over right here.
And that's too many touches by DeKalb.
It's going to be a 21-12 game. If you look at those numbers, it's actually mirrored. Isn't that cool?
It's cool.
You know what you could do with that?
What?
You could set up a... my mind just went blank. We're learning about it in Nugent's right now.
Well, must not be too important. Number 50.
Yeah, anyway.
Serve for DeKalb.
Probably won't have a test over that.
Yeah, you must be fine. Young.
Have one
going for the
today.
power. Not able to get it over.
7-point lead for for the Lady Rabs.
Yep.
Number 5 for DeKalb to serve again. DeKalb trying to get back in the set.
That's going to
Drift out
blow
wide.
out.
Atlanta needs 3 more points to take this set. DeKalb has a little bit of work to do. Trying to catch back up.
Patillo's going to come in trying to end this off tonight.
watching these ladies. I think DeKalb has it in them, personally. I think they could.
You know what? I've seen much more surprising things.
They have the fight for sure.
Gray able to get that one to work, and that just rolls on the other side of the net. We're going to get to 23-14 for Atlanta.
Two points away. Patillo looking to end it.
Fulbright gets the serve.
And that one falls in for DeKalb.
It's going to be DeKalb serve.
Gray serving.
Garcia able to get the ball back in play.
Partain puts that one over.
Gray, nice dig.
Set up for DeKalb. Set by
Setting
Patillo.
up for Young. Young bringing the hammer again.
Diving play by Garcia.
Ooh,
keeps it
nice
alive.
play.
Patillo up for Young. Gets it.
There it is.
What a rally, what a play right there.
Bacon, eggs and cheese on that one.
All of the above.
That was a saucy play.
Absolutely.
9-point lead for the Rabs. One away from ending this game here.
Set point for Rabs. Partain to serve.
24-15. Deep
Fulbright
serve.
gets the serve. Fulbright, get it over right here. Tipped off.
Diving play by Garcia gets it over and
it's gonna
out.
drop out.
Oh, man.
Great
You got to
effort.
commend them for that. I mean,
Great effort. Just a couple inches being an even more amazing play. Tillo sets up Shepard. It's going to go out.
Seven-point lead, Lady Rabs.
Nice dig.
Diving
Garcia.
play. And DeKalb making a comeback.
Nice little run here from DeKalb. Atlanta's still trying to close it out with a set point.
got the student section on their feet.
That's right. Holding up the number one.
And
Number two for DeKalb to serve.
And there it is. That is the game. Rabs win in 4, 3-1. All right, it has been a pleasure, and sadly short-lived pleasure, but maybe we can do it again.
I hope
You
so.
know what? I hope
so.
that we have the privilege to come back on here, commentate, and it's been fun. Thank you all for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, my name is Jackson Dillinger. As always, I'm joined here with Landon Moore and Gage Watley. Shout out to the entire Rabbit TV crew, our sponsors Dylan Thompson Wealth Management, Red River Lumber, and we'd also like to remind you to shop locally. Support your Rabs by getting some local grabs. See you later.
See ya. Bye-bye.